Good morning. Welcome to day 2, August 26th. Had a nice time at Ropey Lake. It didn't really rain terribly. It was on and off all night. Thought it would be cooler last night. There's a nice breeze now. Now it feels really nice. But we have to climb back up to Lake of the Woods and then Aloha Lake. And then we'll be back on the PCT and keep I think heading up to Gilmore Lake is probably our plan for today, unless we get there super early and then we'll reevaluate. But yeah, that's the plan, and check in later. About 10:30, we're back on the PCT, traversing Aloha Lake. Once again, walking into some darker clouds. But for right now, at least, it's very comfortable hiking. A nice little breeze. The sun isn't bearing down on us. But definitely feels like more rain in our future. All right, we just turned from Aloha Lake, still on the PCT. We're gonna traverse Heather Lake and then hit Susie Lake. All right, we're traversing around Susie Lake. We're kind of getting away from the darker clouds, which is nice. We're heading into blue skies for the moment. So once the tent's set up and we're situated, it can rain all night. But I don't think we're gonna see a whole lot of rain today. I guess time will tell. Okay, we're making our way up to Gilmore Lake. The next pass over, hearing a lot of thunder, seeing a lot of storm clouds. So I think we still have plenty of time, but could be a nice big storm coming. All right, the wind has picked up, the skies are getting cloudier. We've got the tent set up, so we're in good shape. Gonna try and get water before it starts raining. This feels a little different than yesterday's storm. This is earlier in the day, first of all. It seems more windy, and it definitely feels like it's gonna be more rain or more impactful, forceful rain. So yeah, the lake is getting real choppy. Let me get this water collected. Okay, it's 1 o'clock. Still threatening some big rain coming. We're getting some filtered water. Sarah went all out and actually did the guy lines on the tent. So We're ready for big wind. Maybe we'll get some hail. I'll have to see how high up we are right now. Okay, it's about 1:30. We're at Gilmore Lake at about 8,350 feet. There's a light rain falling outside, but we really haven't gotten hammered yet. Sarah's snacking. We're getting some hot chocolate going.
Extra treats for that country, and they aren't smushed yet.
There was one backpacker that we caught up to and passed who was also going to camp here. So even with this little bit of rain, she should be able to get set up, no problem.
There were a bunch of people it seemed that were doing day hikes from here to Aloha Lake, so they're getting rained on.
Yeah, there must be a trailhead nearby where, not the one we came in on, where people just come in a different way, so. Yeah. All right, so we're going to be snacking and keeping dry, and we'll see if a bigger storm comes through or not. Who knows? It's been like this, it seems like both days when a storm has threatened. It's not really a downpour. All right, it's about 3:30. The sun is poking out a little bit above Gilmore Lake here. There's a trail that goes about 1.5 miles to Mount Tallac. It's close to 10,000 feet with, looks like great views of Lake Tahoe. So figured I'd go check it out. All right, we're getting high above Gilmore Lake. Big climb to this summit. Okay, that might be the summit right there. We'll see. Getting close to the summit. Getting our first views of Lake Tahoe. And on the other pass, the rain is coming down with thunder.
So it's about 4:15 and it just started raining. I can't remember what time Brian left, and I might have fallen asleep and taken a nap while I was listening to my audiobook and turning on my audiobook. So hopefully Brian has summited the mountain and is on his way back. It's not raining like terribly hard, but hard enough that I closed my vestibule and will keep an eye on Brian's, but I better wake up so I sleep tonight.
All right, there's the lake we're camped at, Gilmore Lake. Susie Lake in the background. Almost at the summit. All right, I'm on the summit of Mount Tallac. A stunning Lake Tahoe behind me. And on the other side, where we're camped, Lake Gilmore, as the rain's coming down a bit. There's been a couple lightning strikes above this peak here. I'm gonna try and get one. That was a lot of fun. The summit was only like 1.5 miles or so from our campsite at the lake, and just going up and seeing a storm across the valley with lightning striking. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm glad I decided to take this little side trip. I knew I might get a little wet. It's been sprinkling, but it hasn't been pouring. It's been fine. I mean, why else am I out here except to go check out cool things? A little rain never hurt anybody. All right, so I somehow got turned around slightly coming down the summit, and I was on a different trail, Floating Island Trail. That would have been sad going all the way down because that's not where I need to be. But I was, my spidey senses were tingling. How come I'm not seeing Gilmore Lake or whatever, Gilman Lake, whatever it's called? So just had to traverse a little bit across a boulder field, and now I'm back on the trail heading down, getting out of the wind soon, getting back in tree cover, and just a little rain falling, not too bad. The rain has gotten a little bit heavier. I'm glad we're in the tent.
Yep.
We're getting some thunder now too. It's coming down now.